Silvia, a very courageous and beautiful woman, met me in Portugal for a workshop and for a single session. Then she came for 10 sessions, double sessions, to San Francisco, and we had a wonderful time working together. Her problem is keratoconus of the eye, which is a problem with the cornea that leads to astigmatism and eventually, in some cases, to blindness. Her recovery was hard for her. She once broke her leg, and it led to poor circulation to her whole body, and of course the eyes that starve for circulation. I'm showing you how I connect between her brain and the visual reality that she has. And slowly, slowly, in spite of the corneal problem, she sees better. We also did a lot of body work to bring more blood to the head in order for the cornea to recover all the way.
Doesn't have much traffic. This street now doesn't have much traffic. In general, it does. So that's why, as a precaution, now you didn't have to, but as a precaution, you take it off. So remember it in Lisbon, you know, that when the street is quiet, you don't care. But when the street is not quiet, always take it. Now put them back on. Quando tem muito tráfego, è perigoso, nós precisamos tirar o... Quando è tranquilla na rua, não tem problema. Look how beautiful the waves are. And a little of them we can see today, huh? Without glasses. Just look at the waves without glasses. Look at your phone. And wave your hands to the sides.
Homem tira os óculos e abana as mãos, claro. Ah, ok.
We wave below, we wave above. Nice, huh? So, anywhere you want to. For example, you can look far away. I mean, there's no far today, right? So you look far because there's fog, but you look as far away as the nature allows you, and then closer and closer and closer and closer. You don't have to wave all the time, just as long as you are aware that I'm here, that the poles are there, that the sky is above, that the earth is below, or the pavement is below, then it's perfect, you know, and you relax. Feels nice, huh? Does this feel good?
Yes, very good.
This brings more blood to the head and to the eyes, especially behind the ears. I'm feeling some tight spots here. Okay, so now let's work. So what I want you to do, my thing for you is, when you finish the session today at 12:30, come here for 20 minutes to look at the waves. Do some distance exercise today near your hotel as well, okay, in the Embarcadero. And today I suggest you take the ferry to Cisalito. You'll have better view from there. Okay, put this here. Okay. Jean, do you want to catch the ball? You knew by now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So Silvia, catch the ball. Silvia. Oh, no importa, depois nós vamos para lá. Jean. Maria.
There are 4 of us. 2 of us have normal or next to normal vision. Silvia has the worst vision, and I myself have challenge vision. And so all of us are playing ball with our weaker eye. Of course, we miss it many times, but who cares? We're looking. And the result of that is we learn to use playfully an eye that we normally don't use as much. And the result is better vision for both eyes, the strong and the weak.
This is the visually challenged people's game. Okay, take the glasses off. Get off this.
There's more sense of profundidade.
Yeah, depth.
Depth. Yeah.
More sense of depth. Como você sentir agora?
Sim, vai. Vai.
Um pouco mais profundidade?
Sim, sim. You can also
I think we're much farther than yesterday right now. And you know those letters, but tell me if you can see them still.
on the first line I see the Z and the Y.
Still
I think the first one is the X.
Right.
Yeah?
John, is that a Z or a 2?
Maybe a 2. Yeah, a 2.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
Then on the second line I think it's a 6. 6? No?
Not yet.
No. F.
F.
F. T. O.
Yeah. Now again, don't strain. Look at the ocean. Rest your eye at the ocean where you don't have to strain a lot. Okay. Look back at the second line. And you saw it perfectly. So just
You can see that Silvia's vision have improved throughout the days. She's looking from twice the distance as she looked the day before, and 3 times the distance as she looked at the first day. Now for all other people, those letters are huge, but for her afflicted left eye, those letters were a challenge. And her ability to exercise, to look at a distance, to throw a ball, to activate an eye that normally does not work, is a sign of courage and wisdom. At the end, she was able to start and see better with that eye. We improved it greatly and, as a result, eased the work of the stronger eye. And as a result, stopped the effort of the right, stronger eye and made it possible for her to see better with both.
It's clear now. The T and the O is more or less the same. But it was not hard for me to see the O.
okay.
It's not clear,
Easy.
the shape. The shape is not clear.
Good.
But I can see.
So what you do is take this ball and throw it on the O.
the O.
Very good. No. Stay in the same place so Jean can go and get you the ball. Jean is too lazy to get the ball, so she gets you other balls. Take this ball, and in the sort of throwing it, think you're throwing it on the O several times. So you take it and go back and forth, think you're throwing it.
Focus on the O.
Yeah. Ball goes to the O, comes back, goes, comes back. Kind of stretch your arms a bit more. Yeah. You're throwing it on that O. On the big, ugly O. Oh, now throw it!
It's on the T.
Very good. So now read for me the third line.
So line is a E. The second one is a E.
Uh-huh.
The third one.
Very good. Okay, how does the O look to you now?
O. It's more or less the same
Same.
than before, but it's easier than for it is the second word on the third line is I think the most difficult for me to see.
V. Yeah.
but for me it's not
Then
very...
give her 5 balls, John. One on the beat. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Almost. Good.
It's strange because there are some moments that it's completely clear.
Right. And then it goes away. Yeah, I got that. Yeah. Okay, Sean, let's get it to best match. From side to side. Yeah. Now let's put the chart right here and start to look at it. So put it right in the middle, up and down.
Following the
Yeah, following the
draw.
mandala. Following the mandala. Where's my glasses? Here, there. So you're following the mandala as it is. And not take the glasses off. I don't take the glasses off. Tell me how do you think about it? No difference, huh?
more or less.
Not take the off.
But now it's becoming
Clear.
a little bit. Yeah. The first effect is always a bit confusing.
Okay, so let's again look up and down in that eye. Following the mandala, you know, you move it all around. It's like it has to be right on the nose. You move it both ways.
Both ways?
Yeah, slowly. But every time you're looking all around, the eye then rotates. Now take the mandala off, and now this time look at the ocean. Look at the waves. Look at the sky. The sky is like a big mandala. Follow it as if it's a mandala. Tap here a little bit. Just tap gently so it knows that it exists. Look right. Now look back at the chart. How do you look?
The letters are more separated, one from others.
It's good. So take the glasses off. Now let's go right here.
Now it's very
Oh, of course.
But sometimes at the beginning it is also confusing.
Alright. Isn't that nice? So this is a real good one, you know? It's so simple, but what it does, by stretching the eyeball, it straightens the cornea. And that is your way out of astigmatism. Or, let's put it this way, not out, but big reduction of astigmatism, okay? So now take a look at the charts here, and how low can you go on the E chart? Why would you start in the 4th line? Read the 4th line.
The first letter is not clear to me, the second one is a T,
Yeah?
then a L, and the first one is a F. An F.
Okay, the first one is a P,
P,
T, something,
L, E,
E.
E, O,
O.
O.
P-T-E-O. Very good. You can follow that, right? Wave your hands to the side.
T, E, O.
Now, to just be truthful here, the left eye cannot see that, but the left eye can help you follow. You know, so the right eye is the one that will read it, but the left eye will follow it, right? So now look at the 5th line and tell me if you can see that there are 5 letters there. Not read them, but see that there's 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, 4 space, 5. Can you see that?
Yes, and I can see, and I can read some of
Okay.
them. I think it's a T, a Z.
Z is perfect. T is almost perfect. Go ahead.
The third one, I think it's an E. L?
It's not an E, it's not an L, but the Z was correctly. I can see why you see it as an E, but it's not. Continue. So again, let me suggest.
The fourth is not an L?
The fourth is not an L.
D.
D, very good. So you saw the Z and you saw the D. So let's call it letter.
The last one is an E.
Is an E, right. So we saw the Z, we saw the D, we saw the E, and there's the first letter and a third letter that we still have to identify. You can say one.
I think it's a T or an F. But I
It's
think
an F.
F.
F, Z, something, D, E.
I think the third one may be
Don't strain. Look
B.
away. B. It is a B.
but
So
it's not.
okay, so look away. This is like a shifter. You look at the poles here, one by one by one. Right? Now put the glasses on again. Look at those poles, one by one by one by one. Point to them. Now let's do the mandola again. But this time, take the glasses off. Do it with both eyes. So you put the nose here. You look up and down. And then you, after you did all of this, you rotate it. Again, this is a great exercise to reduce to some extent astigmatism. Now take the paper off, look away first. Now let's look back here. Look at the fourth line. See how the letters look to you.
The second, the first one. Sometimes it seems three letters. P or B or F.
The first is a P. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a T, but it's not a T. It's an F. The fourth is not an L. Now let's look at the line below that. How many letters are there in the line below that?
6 letters.
Right. So you see a letter, space, letter, space, letter, space, letter, space, letter, space. And let's number them. So I call it letter number 1, space. Letter number 2, space. Letter 3, space. 4, space. 5, space, 6. So don't worry about what you don't see. What you see is already good. So 1, space. And then if you can identify a letter, then you identify it. 1, space. 2, space. 3, space. 4, space. 5, space, 6. So what you're thinking is about what I see, not what I don't see. So again, let's do it again. 1, and if you identify a letter, say what it is.
I think the first one is an O.
O, space. And then you can call it 2 unless you can read it.
2.
Space.
L.
Good.
Space.
O, space. 2, space. L, space. C, space.
T.
What is it?
T.
T, yeah.
T,
Space.
And B.
B, good.
Space.
So we saw O, 2,
The 2 is an F.
F. O, F, L, C, T, B. You saw what we gained? By not trying to see, by actually looking and knowing what you do see, then slowly so better. So it's just the same as you look at my face. Okay, there's a nose here, there's a mouth here, there's a chin here, there's a cheek here, the forehead. Oh, forehead. Some wrinkles here. Some here. Oh, I'm seeing a little bit of the color. So the point is you move from one thing to another. If the first thing you saw is the letters and the space, the letter and the space, letter and space, slowly and slowly you start to see the letters. It's not good for letters smaller than that yet, but for that size, that's exactly what it was good for.
It's impressive to see that Silvia gained a whole line. The line that was above it she could not even see before well, and she had to guess it. But between guessing and seeing, she was able to read a whole new line. What a great gain for her from 5 feet. The left eye is very compromised. But I know that at the end of all the sessions, when she went back to Portugal, is the first time in many years that she could see the big letter on the chart, which means 20% vision, at the ophthalmologist's office with the left eye. Working with the left eye is a great strategy to help both. Takes away stress from the right eye and helps the left eye to follow what the right is seeing.
Is that interesting? Okay, so let's go back to the school.
Yeah.
Outdoors, we have the glasses. Yeah, our street doesn't have much traffic. This street now doesn't have much traffic, in general it does. So that's why, as a precaution, now you didn't have to, but as a precaution you take it off. So remember it in Lisbon, you know, that when the street is quiet, you don't care. But when the street is not quiet, always take them, now put them back on. Quando tem muito tráfego, é perigoso, nós precisamos tirar o... Quando é tranquila na rua, não tem problema.
After warning Silvia to make sure that she crosses the road without the obstructive lenses, I let her work pretty hard with a weaker left eye. Follow the ball, and that leads to more movement within the eye, within the lens of the eye, and more engagement with the left eye. And eventually it leads to better vision with both.
Catch.
I think I am used to this idea that I can.
Oh, you don't have to do it. It's not a Melissa. You can just throw and catch.
Okay.
Or throw and catch and do any of those, yeah? Okay, so let's keep going. Oops. There was an issue. It was cold. I went to Germany, it was cold. Be careful with this. So you see there is a sign, right?
Yes, I can't read it, but I see there is.
Do you see the lines?
Not really.
Now take the glasses off. Can you see the lines now? Líneas? No.
I understand what you said, but yeah, now yes, but at the beginning,
No.
There is the first one. The letters are bigger. At least it's
Right. No, yeah.
No parking.
Very good.
There's a number, but I can't read it, and then I think it's PM.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Yeah.
1 PM to 3 PM.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
But I'm saying not because I'm reading, because it's logical.
Right. But do you see the one?
I see the 3 better than the 1.
Okay. Ela vê 3. Muito bom para ela, não?
Sim. Ela está a ver, está a ver 3? Sim.
Sim.
Ok.
Ela vê 3, ela vê no parking.
No parking, yes.
Muito bom para
one,
ela.
one is clear now.
It's clear now, right?
But then there are, now I see the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 more lines below the numbers, 1 and 3, but I can't read.
Well, isn't it nice?
The second line, the letters are thinner, aren't
Right,
they?
right, definitely. The biggest, the first is the biggest. Second is secondary. Third, smaller. Although the first number you may be able to see.
On the third line,
Maybe. It's smaller.
second,
Right.
it's a 2 and a T and a H.
Second.
Second.
And
No, second.
Second.
ND.
yeah.
I can't read the ND. Second.
That's good enough.
Monday.
Yeah, wow. Can you imagine from not seeing line to seeing Monday? You're wrong, huh?
I think what is happening is that I read the sign yesterday, and so the memory is also working. Maybe it's that.
Maybe. But did you know it was Monday? Did you know it was second? Did you know it was 1, 2, 3?
When I started, when you asked me to see it, I couldn't see it.
Okay. You just don't believe you can see it. But look how things are clear around.
That is a very big problem for me.
Did you see how things are clear around?
I see the blue.
Right.
And they are different lines, right?
Very good.
I can see them.
C'est bon, huh?
Yes, very good.
Okay, let's put the glasses on.
It was amazing to see how Silvia improved, and it is very important for me as an instructor to have her acknowledge her improvement.
So I think we're doing sunning right now. Can I say it to the camera?
You already are.
Yeah. So we're doing sunning all the way. What's really nice about Silvia is how wonderful her neck movement is. I guess she did exercise for many years. What many people don't understand is that it has to be all the way. So if it doesn't go all the way,
Sometimes I do like this.
exactly, then the shoulder moves forwards. Exactly. And the head moves all the way to the opposite side. And then the shoulder moves forwards. Move all the way from side to side as we do it. The simple exercise of sunning is so wonderful. From side to side.
I think it's my favorite.
Mine too, by the way. I love sunning. I don't know, I like palming even more. But I love sunning. I don't understand, whenever my mood is bad, doing sunning really, really helps me. So the point is this, we start, for everybody to know, with the bridge of the nose right facing the sun, with the eyes closed. And from here, we move all the way from side to side, all the way from side to side.
I like sunning because visually I'm always with cold. I'm too sensitive to cold. So receiving the light and the warmth of the sun relaxes me a lot. And when for instance, when I'm too stressed with my work, and if I'm going outdoors and doing sunning, I always more relaxed at the end of the sun. So that's why I also...
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's a wonderful sensation. It gives me like a peace.
Absolutely. If I'm upset about something, doing sunning really relaxes me big time. So we breathe deeply and slowly. And the minimum amount of sunning we need to do at any time is at least 5 minutes. Because less than that doesn't really activate the pupils enough. Just like, if you run, you don't want to run much less than 10, 15 minutes to build up lung activity and heart activity. So if you want to strengthen your pupils, strengthen the retina, bring more fluid flow in the eyes, which all of this sunning does, you got to really spend 5 minutes minimum. You could do 10 minutes, you could do 20 minutes, you could do half an hour. But it's so important to do minimum, please, for success with this. And this is the best sun because it's not too hot, you know. There's a little bit of nice wind, nice breeze, and that really helps our sun. And it's wonderful to massage your shoulders. I can see it already. The left side is a bit looser than it was yesterday. And the right side needs me today a bit more. Right here. So to feel the tension and loosen it up.
And there are, I wanted to ask you this. There are better hours to do sunning. There are hours that we should avoid to do it.
Okay, I've written, just to finish my point, it's for those who do massage, they also need to do sunning while being in the sun, and those who get massage need to do sunning. Yeah. Now, in terms of hours, I wrote in my previous books before 10 and after 4, but I changed my mind. The most important thing is that if the sun is really strong, you wash your face with cold water before and cold water after. You do a little bit less time, but you still can do sunning at any time. You can do it long time, early and late. Okay? But right now it's after 10, and the sun is really perfect for us right now. Okay? And that's because it's not hot. If it's hot, it's a problem. It could cause burning in the eyes, and that's not good because it leads to inflammation. So to cool the face truly with cold water, you could either put a towel of water or simply stand near the faucet and wash your face with cold water. All right, let's do a Melissa right now again. It's important for you, especially with your fair skin, to protect the skin. I'm all for that. Okay, let's do the Melissa right now. Moving it from side to side. Here it is.
Sometimes I try to do this walking in my parents' house. Mãe, podes agarrar o cascola?
Cascola?
You can give it to my mother.
Ai, olha, não tinha reparado. Não tinha reparado.
Deixa eu ver se não está.
Ah, this is it.
Ok.
Above your head.
This happens sometimes. Sometimes I can always catch the balls, and other times I just can't get them. I don't know why.
Can you work with her with the Melicina? Do you have an eye patch here? Everything else? You're doing a good job. Most people don't catch that many times in a row. And you're clapping your hands before you're catching, that's wonderful. Running in place is a great thing here. And it will preserve your eye, and in your case the cornea quite a bit. Yeah. So let's put the
Stronger eye.
Stronger eye, yeah. Patch on the Have we done Melicina before?
I think at my home I do it, but I don't remember. Yes, we have done it in Lisbon.
In Lisbon. Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right.
I think we have done it on the street
Yeah.
near the garden.
Yeah. There we go. Only I do weird things like this on the street. All right. So you throw it from head to head. There you go. Very good. And this, you have to know, you don't do ever more than 10 minutes,
Yes.
Melisina, and you can do it as easily as 3 minutes. I'm going to look at the clock exactly and let it be 3 minutes.
Usually I do it the same way. It's more desafiante. Do you know what it is? What means desafiante?
No, what does it mean?
It's more, when you try to reach something that is not easy for you.
So it's more challenge.
Yeah, challenge, exactly.
Desafianza, huh?
Challenge is desafio.
Desafio.
And the verb
It's challenging.
Yes.
So it's more challenging to do Melisina, definitely.
Yes. And doing Melisina like this, walking, clapping the hands.
Yeah, well, let's make it a bit more challenging. Do clap the
Sorry.
hands. Clap the hands 3 times before you catch.
Okay.
Sorry about what? There you go.
I thought the ball it was into your eyes.
Yes, you can see that because of the cornea problem, it's hard for you to judge distances that well.
Yeah. It's terrible for me to.
And then what the problem was when the 2 eyes didn't work together, then all of a sudden there was one judgment of distances with the left and one judgment of distances with the right?
Yeah.
But that's why we're working so hard in getting them together, and then 2 sides of the left eye to work together. Okay? And the big thing about this is that you're looking also up, because the tendency of the eyes, especially when we read, is to mainly look down. And so we're looking up, yeah? Okay, clap 3 times. Yeah, there you go.
Now you said something that for me it's really, really hard when I'm driving. Well, at night is terrible because of the lights. But for instance, when I have to park, I never know the distance. And it is so stressful for me.
Right.
Silvia is bringing up her problem with 3-dimensional vision, which to a great extent is there because one eye really sees in the normal range or within the normal range when she wears her glasses, and one has very low vision in the legal blind category. That's why we're training the left eye, the weaker eye, to see better, and more than that, to be more active, so she will have the capacity and the pleasure to work with both eyes.
But when the eyes will start to work together, and when the 2 parts of the eyes will start to work more together, you'll see that parking is going to be way easier.
Okay.
Fantastic. Just, there's few reasons to clap your hands. It's eye-hand coordination, and it's distraction. So you don't think about how difficult the exercise because you're too busy surviving it.
Yeah.
We did it. We did 3 minutes. Take your patch off, take the Melisina off, and never judge yourself. Doing it good, doing it bad, just do it.
Yeah.
So here's my question. How do the eyes feel now?
Like they are more open.
More open.
Yeah.
And more together, right?
Yeah.
Because the left was working.
Yeah. Maybe more integrated.
Is that nice?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Palme.